OCO everyone, it's Philip Encroaching with iamCREATUREscience at iamCREATURescience.com. iamCREATURescience is now partnered with Chef Khai, cuisine extraordinaire of Ktfoodies, to be the expert and guide you in the kitchen with meal preparation throughout your respective health journeys. Never let the unknown or lack of competency hinder you from healing your best self and discovering the innate creature in you again.
What's up everybody, this is Chef Khai from Ktfoodies and I'm here with iamCREATUREscience, and today we're going to make our Sautéed delight. I like to call it the vegetable delight. We're going to be using squash, zucchini, bell peppers, and turmeric as our main bases. And first what I want to do is go ahead and give myself a nice chop. So I'm going to first cut up the zucchini. Let's do that. I already rinsed our zucchinis off. You can check our other video to see how to wash our vegetables properly. The first thing we're going to do is cut off the head and the tail. And depending on how you like to eat your vegetable delight, is you like it circular, or you like them cut in half circles, whichever one you prefer. I'm going to go with the half circle. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my vegetable in half. Therefore, I'm going to be cutting it this way. It's going to be like a half moon. I want to make all my slices around the same consistency, just so I don't have some undercooked, some overcooked. Everything's going to be at the same exact level of taste and texture. So, nice and quick. This is a very quick, easy dish to make. Takes maximum 15-20 minutes. Yeah. One zucchini, and depending on how big your taste bud is or whatever your appropriate amount to eat is going to be, that's how much you make. I usually eat one of each zucchini and a squash, and it fills me up pretty well. And when you're cutting, you're cutting the vegetables and moving further away from your slice. Therefore, you don't have to keep on consistently moving your vegetable. Everything should just stay in place and it works out perfectly fine. Next, I have my bell peppers. Now, I like using different colored bell peppers just because it makes it more pretty and makes me feel happy. Again, cutting the bell peppers. I like to do my slices with these. I like to slice them from the inside out, just because this one has, the outside is more of a firm texture. If you have a good knife, it works perfectly fine. Either way works, but it seems quite easier cutting from the inside. Again, you want to use the same consistency when you have the same kind of slices, and also watch your fingers. Always safety first. And again, if you feel like these are too long for your one bite, you can cut those in half. To me, it's perfectly fine. And then the bread. So you see how we have this beautiful pile of veggies ready to be cooked. That is the objective here. Okay, and that is the first step to being halfway done with your sauteed vegetables. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and start sauteing our vegetables. So it goes over here to our fiery area, as I like to call it. Turn our flat top on, like a medium-high heat. Let the pan warm up just for a couple seconds. After that, I'm going to go ahead and drop in my oil. Let that cook for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to add some garlic to go ahead and season the pan up. Kind of cool. Once I feel the heat on my hand, that's when I start to add the oil. Just enough to cover the pan. Fine. I'm going to take my skillet, move it off the heat just to cover all the oil with my, for the pan, excuse me. Once you see it covering it, go ahead and get the edges around, just so you don't have anything sticking, and let it warm. All right, now that we have our skillet hot, we're going to go ahead and add our garlic to go ahead and season the pan. I don't need to use all of this garlic, of course. Just enough. That should be garlic. That garlic goes a long way. I don't want to cook my garlic until it turns brown. I just want, again, season it. So, I say right about now, I can go ahead and start adding my vegetables. Have our beautiful, colorful veggies here. Add some of my bell peppers. Squash, zucchini. I'm going to go ahead and coat all of my veggies. If you can't toss it, that's fine. Just move your spatula in, just move it around in the oil. Make sure it's really nice and covered. Once you see that your vegetables are nice and covered fully, time is in your favor. You let it sit and cook. So now while we're waiting for our vegetables, we're letting it cook on medium-high heat, and the garlic is going and getting translucent with the vegetables as well, while the oil is getting that nice steam to them, so it can have a nice tender yet firm texture. I want to let the vegetables cook for a little bit, then I'm going to add some salt, pepper, and my turmeric. You don't have to consistently move the veggies around. Just every now and then, turn it just so that it get brown, works perfectly fine. Another quick alternative is having a lid, pour a little bit of water into your pan and covering it up to let it kind of give a steam. And go ahead and move it. I'm starting to smell the bell peppers, the zucchini is all becoming intact with like a beautiful smell. That's how I know I can go ahead and add some seasoning to it. Sauteing and cooking vegetables, you don't need much seasoning because it already has a beautiful flavor itself. That's why here, and also in iamCREATURescience recipe, he just asks for salt, pepper, and turmeric. My salt. Pepper. As you All right. So you're going to start to see that the bell peppers are going to get a little bit more flimsy, as well as your squash and your zucchini. And that's how you know that it's cooking right at a perfect time and a perfect temperature. If you see that your zucchini and your bell peppers are getting like slightly brown, then turn your heat down a little bit lower. As well, if you're uncertain with how your flavoring is going in, you can grab a zucchini or a red bell pepper. Be cautious, it may be hot, and taste it to see if it's at the right kind of flavoring of your desire. I can see as my zucchini is getting more flimsier, and as well I can see the inside, it gets kind of more translucent. That's when I know that my zucchini is almost done and ready to eat. Okay, so now I see that my vegetables are at a perfect consistency for me myself. So I'm going to go ahead and plate it. I will turn off my fire just so it can stop cooking. The skillet is still hot, so of course it's still doing a little bit of warming, but it's not going to be too excessive where it's going to be overcooking my vegetables. As you can see, it's not too oily. And that is how you make your sauteed vegetables.